In this video, we're going to go over one of my favorite product research methods, okay? So this is where we're going to be really digging into a niche and trying to figure out more about those people, but then just expanding on whatever we find. So essentially what I type in is, I'm going to type in traveler in this video, okay? So it's just kind of a person or a niche. You could do this with anything. And then I put that into black box. And then what this does is we look up for, we essentially sort by the highest amount of revenue with that name in the title, and then whatever has less than 100 reviews. And by doing that, we kind of find these unicorn products. So when I say unicorn products, I mean products with high sales and low reviews. Now you don't always want to just do this, but these are interesting because for some reason they are, selling a lot of money with very few reviews. So they could have resources or external traffic or something, but at least if we start to see a lot of these in the same area, then that gives us a signal that, hey, something kind of interesting is going on here. And once we find, maybe these couple unicorn products, so the ones with high sales and low reviews, and then what we do is we go put it into Cerebro or Magnet. We put it into Cerebro actually, and then now this tells us for this product, what are the keywords that it's selling through. All right, and then we start kind of analyzing those keywords, and then within one of those keywords, let's say this one, okay, we go and we find what are the products there. So now each keyword is a market, all right? And then maybe we find an interesting one there, and then we find, well, what are the keywords for that one? And that's kind of the general process here. So it's using multiple tools, and this is just gonna be kind of how I do it live and just playing around. We start out looking into Traveler, and we end up somewhere kind of near there, but we find all sorts of interesting things that I would have never thought of along the way. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this, and there's lots of good stuff in here. All right, now I'm going to be going over how we're going to use black box to dig into different niches, and then later we will go into Cerebro and into Magnet, or you might use them at the same time. But we're going to first at least start out with the product research by going into black box. And now the reason why I really like this, let's go to my screen here, is I like to use it because we can dig and search all of the Amazon catalog by literally just a keyword in the title. Now, what will happen with all the other product research tools, they can be valuable if you know how to use them, but I think that we have an unlimited form of differentiation with this because we're able to use, like I said, that keyword in the title, which should be right there. Now, that's going to be really valuable. So you could dig into any niche or customer. So for example, what we could do is traveler. So one reason that we chose the word travel before we get into this is because, I forgot to mention this, it's solving a problem. So when you're traveling, there are, you have a need to fulfill, but you're on the road, so you have limited resources. So it has to be something that's efficient with regards to cost, but not necessarily you could be willing to pay premium, but you have a problem that you need solved. And that's why I like going into this, because somebody has a problem here and I can solve it with my product. It's not like they're looking for a utility commodity such as a red spoon that's this exact size. Like there's not much I can do there, but here with traveling, I can solve an issue potentially. So that's why we are getting into it. Like previously with other tools, you would search by, maybe categories or what's selling. And but what about this? What if we want to just learn more about our customer or products that are for that? So that's what I think is going to be pretty cool. So I guess what we could do here is like, let's look for something where there's at least 5,000 month revenue. I don't know, maybe 100 reviews, just a little bit of criteria. And then what we're going to be able to do now is I'm going to go ahead and sort it by the total amount of monthly revenue. Like, let's see what are the top selling products for travelers, or at least people that have the word traveler in the title. Okay, all right, so we've got some products up here. Wow, a money belt for traveler. Okay. Professional suitcase and more. Let's see. What else are these? Portable gym workout. Oh, that's interesting. That's actually really interesting because I don't even know if this is Body Boss a big brand? Body Boss. Yeah, they could potentially be. They might be driving a lot out, they look like they're probably running a lot of traffic and stuff. So I wouldn't go into that. Another way we could check is, I'm not going to do it, but you look on Instagram, YouTube, like see if they're a brand. It's pretty easy. Okay, so here's a bag for a fishing rod kit for kids. That's interesting. So anytime like when people are traveling, it looks like a recurring theme here. So maybe we have the traveler, but then also just somebody who's on the road. Like, you know, they want a good workout on the road. Obviously a money belt is something there. What else could we learn about this niche? A paddleboard, backpacks, an organizer board. What is this? So, okay, so you can I have some, you know, my electronics are always unorganized and stuff. So this, I would like to look at, let's see what this historically has been getting for sales. You know, is this thing actually been selling or not? It's only been since April 21st, 2018. So they did giveaways and stuff, which is what my guess would be. And the revenue isn't completely there. Yeah, I might actually, this one looks a little bit, well, this would be of something to keep of interest. So we'll show later how we would dig deep into those, but I'm just going to collect some here and then we'll go to the next step. Microfiber beach towel. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to go to the next page, see what else we've got. Heavy duty scooter. Not going to do that. Portable espresso machine. Okay, so it looks like people want the ability to make, you know, okay, so as we're thinking about building out our brand or whatnot, or like, who are our people? People, they want coffee on the road. They want to work out on the road. These are all problems that I have because, you know, it's like whether it's a traveling salesman or someone who travels around the world, digital nomad, like I'm always needing to find different ways to just do my lifestyle on the road. A bike travel bag. That's interesting. But it looks like that one specifically, so I wouldn't do that. Portable toilet. You probably could. I don't know. Maybe we could look into that. Okay, a memory foam floor mattress. So a portable mattress. Okay, that could be pretty interesting. Oh, this is something that interests me. Reusable vacuum storage bags. See, I always like the accessory market because that's where companies make a lot of their money. So maybe we could make a vacuum sealing portable, you know, like just for people that are traveling or organizing. I'm not going to skip pet mats. Those are huge. Socks. What are these? Travel socks or something? I don't know. That sounds kind of interesting. Okay, well then we have right here, we have hammock, stroller, and then hair dryer. I don't. Those all have liability with them, so I'm gonna skip those. Or just a hammock doesn't have liability, but I don't know. That's not me. That's just not me. I don't know. A lot of people want to get into selling hammocks and stuff, so maybe you guys could do it. I don't particularly like that. And one reason why I'm doing this all is so I want to know everything that whole niche needs. And like just we get a better idea of that customer as we see the ones that are with regards to that main keyword. This is by if you were to like type in your target audience. A travel wallet. There's so many travel wallets out there that I just don't know how I'm really going to provide any value. And here's a single serve coffee maker again. Where for most single cup pods and stuff. Okay, so now this does start me to get interested. We've seen 2 travel coffee makers. So that's somewhat interesting. What else could we get? What is this? Snuggle Me Organic, direct from manufacturer. That might be a brand. Let me see. But what is this? A no travel bag? What is this? This is like a baby.
Hi, I'm Carrie, mom of 2, and this is my little 3-month.
So this could be a really good way. It looks like it's safe, it's secure. That's pretty cool. Looks like they're doing pretty good on revenue too. So I would go back here then. Okay, on to the next page right here. Let's see, microfiber towels. I see a lot of people with those. And I don't know, I just don't think I could really provide much. There's probably opportunity within there, but I just don't particularly like these towels, like how I'm really going to be unique with and provide value to the world. Maybe I could steal part of the microfiber towel market, but that's just not where I'm going to be. A journal gift set for women. Now this is interesting. That would be something interesting to look into. So it's a foldable. Ooh, this is a good product. In my opinion. You have the ability to provide value. It looks this is good. I like that one. We grab a couple more. Oh, my wife has that. If you guys are looking for a travel bag, go with Osprey. Okay, so a handheld travel steamer. That sounds very interesting. I mean, you want to make sure you get a good quality, but there's probably some decent money to be made in that. Ooh, a portable fan. Now, whenever I travel, I always get really hot, and I do wish that I had a fan sometimes. I've actually, in Bali, we had to buy a fan. Sometimes I've got to stay a place for a while. I'll literally buy a fan just so that I can sleep. Like, I sleep better with dead noise. So that would actually be a pretty good thing for me to bring. Okay, here's something. What is this? A neon fanny pack at the top here. Let me just zoom in on or that. All right, I love raves and stuff, so we're definitely gonna look into that. So as we're using the black box here, this is just my general technique, finding a general keyword. So this would be if we did it for, finding out about that market of travelers and really digging into that niche. What is this? A travel bed. Okay, that could be good. Just because it's large, a travel baby bed. What else is there here? Okay, so here's another fanny pack. And another one. I know it is festival and rave season, but definitely still interesting. And granted, we have been looking at very high revenue products. So, these might be competitive or whatnot, or seasonal. That is something that's most likely to happen. But as I'm scrolling through here, maybe we should go near the end. Ooh, now look at this. This is a display. So this is something that's also interesting and that I would potentially get into because one thing that's good is if there's people that are buying for businesses or they just need stuff. So providing those bundles to businesses that are not too big, but just small enough. With the Eclipse, I had a lot of vendors reach out to me because they just wanted to buy or even people buying from me and selling them on the street or whatnot. So if you provide those, I sold a 50 pack. And then I also I had people reaching out to me to do a wholesale of my products. So there's always that. There's another fanny pack here. Okay, that is giving me a strong signal. What else is there? And these baby beds have a lot of them as well. So if you see a lot of something, that is one thing. But if you see a large amount of something, it also could be pretty a warning that it's going to get popular. Okay, so now what we are doing, I'm going to go through a little bit faster here. But let's see. Okay, so this is interesting. So travel and DSLR camera backpack with laptop. So that is something I'm more interested in because it's someone who's looking for utility with regards to technology. So there's differentiation. Everybody's a different camera and laptop and whatnot. And it's more so, it's not about a brand play there. It's about utility for traveling. So that's where I'm interested. What else have we got? We got cords right here. I don't want to sell cords particular. You could. I just don't want to because there's a lot that goes into finding a good manufacturer for electronics. Let's see. An airbed. I don't know. Airbeds could be good. There's not really been much innovation in the airbed market. So here's a portable makeup bag, and I don't know about makeup, so I'm not going to try to do that. Okay, now we're getting into purses. What is this? A steamer. So we've seen another steamer, so that does give me somewhat of a signal there. Here's another leather journal. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so here's a tactical assault backpack. That's interesting. This looks pretty hardcore. So this is it's a more for niche. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not too much of a super hardcore. Here's another one of those. Here's another one of those DSLR camera bags. We've seen a lot of scooters, but I'm not going to touch that. We've seen a lot of fanny packs, you guys. So I'm getting a very strong signal for fanny packs because I could find some way to differentiate within that. I could make a better design, target it at a specific market. There are so many fanny packs. I know this is seasonal because of raves. That is a disclaimer, but get it before. Watch the seasonal video if you haven't, because those you can rank them ahead of time and really take off. This interests me right here because they're biodegradable wipes. Okay, so by using biodegradable wet wipes, we could. I know that's a big trend, and I actually bought some myself, which I thought the brand did a really good job, so we could dig into that. Okay, so we've gone through a lot here, and You know, I think that's probably going to just be enough. So now what we're going to do is I would dig into I'll show you how we dig into these markets using the magnet and the Cerebro. So basically what I want to know is what are the main keywords that these are ranking for, okay? i.e. what problems are they solving? What are people looking up? And now we analyze the whole market. So in this video, we just found kind of some unicorns within our niche market and everything that they buy. And then now what we can do is dig deeper into those products themselves and see if they are good opportunities or if we could do something better. All right, guys, sorry, I forgot to finish making this video. I get so distracted. I have about 100 tabs up at one time. So shirt change, day change. But luckily, I organize things in Pinterest, okay? So that could be something that could be valuable for you guys to get things visually, to build out a market of what looks good, you know, what doesn't. Otherwise, you've got some Excel sheets and whatnot. So this is a helpful tip that I've found. Just make a new board for each one. So let's say we were looking at the black box for the Traveler. What did we all have here for the Traveler? Which one looked most interesting to me? I like these wipes, particularly. And then what else? What else is there here? I like a bag, journal. You know, I like these fanny packs too. I know they're seasonal. And this journal looks pretty cool. And these reusable bags. Okay, so we're gonna go with those ones just because those. We'll go with the coffee maker too. I don't want to go for the steamer, even though there's a lot of those steamers that are popping up, but I saw so many of them that, you know, I don't see any extra utility that I could add by that steamer. Now, could I come out and do it and effectively compete against them? Yeah, I could, but that's just not the way that I roll. I just don't imagine, unless I'm going to, so like put your brand hat on. What type of brand would you really build with that steamer? I guess you could build something for business men and women, and yeah, so I guess you could go on the steamer side and then building as, you know, some more things for the everyday business traveler. That would actually be a good idea. So you know, I would explore that market a bit more. We'll look at one just to see what the keywords look like. But all right, so cool. Okay, so we have right here we have this biodegradable wet wipes. So I bought some of these, and basically the Traveler, when you're going, you sometimes, like I would go on hikes for 4-6 days that you don't get to shower, and wet wipes are huge. There's actually these ones that these people did it really well. I think, my editor put it in. I don't know if it'll be in the first take, but they're these giant wipes, okay? And you could like essentially take a shower with one of these wet wipes, and it fits in this little small area. And nobody else, like people were using these you know, small wet wipes as essentially a way to take a shower, and they innovated, made bigger ones. You know, people were already solving the problem, and but there wasn't anything on the market, and it wasn't like they did anything that great. They just talked to manufacturers, yo, could we get some bigger ones? And then they branded it like that, and they did a really good job on Instagram. Their packaging is amazing. Watch that video because I do go over that. So check them out. But let's take a look at this one now. I'm gonna go in black box or stop here just because we don't want to show me logging in. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and put this in Cerebro and just see, you know, what do we got here? What is exactly showing up? All right, we got body wipes, we got camping hygiene, camping wet wipes biodegradable. All right, so we're going to go ahead and make this wider just so we can see that whole market. Exact phrase volume. Flushable wipes. Okay, so flushable wipes would be more for I'm guessing the female traveler, because I know my wife's always concerned about that. Or, kids too. Okay, so you know, this wouldn't be our, you know, this is, so the broadest keyword isn't typically the one that you want to go, dude wipes. Is this it? I think this might be them. Or no, this is a private label brand knocked these guys off, the one I was just telling you guys about. But I thought these were pretty cool. Parent appreciation night. What do they do here? Look at this. So looks like they're doing something funny with the video. Well, you guys watch it.
Toilet paper. And unlike other wipes, dude wipes are fragrance free.
These guys essentially did a rip-off of Squatty Potty, or at least the way that he talked in his voice there was just like Squatty Potty. But I mean, hey, Squatty Potty made $50 million around poop. and a piece of plastic that you take a shit on. So, okay, so let's just take a look at this. So they're selling for $18.63. They're able to charge just a crazy premium over everyone else. So what? Look at these. There's Charmin Fresh Mates, 200 wet wipes right there. Okay, and then Dude Wipes, $18.63 right there. And what's different? They just made them individually packaged and put a cool story and brand behind it. It's not even cool, but you know that literally just those little things will make people buy from you. Just better packaging, really focusing on that it's good for the environment and everything. When you know Charmin, the big brand, they're providing what, 3 times as much for less, but there's always a market. So so let's go back to find the other keywords here. So there's that flushable wipes was the main keyword, but is Dude Wipes. So wow, look at that. They have massive brand reach. They have 18,000 organic searches. So I would not want to compete with them. So as I'm analyzing a market right here, this is a big key thing. I would not go up against them unless there was a big hole in the market there. But you know, if they've already gone, so let's take this for example. If somebody's already gone and done really good branding and come out with a premium product and they already have organic search, you're going to have to do something better than them, okay? And that's just the way it works. So we're going to have to do something better in every market. So that's why I'm always looking for a market where I can improve or rebrand better. What have we got here? Okay, so as we're doing this, we're learning more about the market. We actually have that one right there. All right, so people need wipes on the go. They need a way to shower on the go. What else? All right, so these are more generic wet wipes, alcohol wipes, but I would keep looking down here. So the travel towel. All right, so these are all around like cleaning yourself for travelers. So in the camping toilet, what else is there here? So we've got feminine wipes here. I'm not going to go far into this. I guess where there might be one hole in the market is what about the female traveler? I think that they have more needs to for stuff than men do. So in that Dude Perfect, if I was a woman, I would probably not be going after that. So there may be room to brand and take up market share and not be Dude Wipes, because I know that doesn't exactly scream out to a female. So it's how I would go about this. Then what else? Let's see, bath towels, adult wipes. See, that's a more, okay. So as we're expanding the wipe market here, you know what one key thing I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to find problems. So we've gone through and we've looked at the whole market through Black Box and where there's like potentially good opportunities. And so now we're learning about our customer. So this isn't teaching us too much with adult wipes. Disposable washcloth. Okay, so didn't learn too much here from the washcloth example. Let's see, Honest Wipes. What's that? So this looks like another brand. So when you look up a good selling brand product, that can you can learn some stuff there. So what is this Honest Wipes? Is that a company here? No. Honest Beauty. I don't see a brand. Honest Baby Diary. This is getting babyish. We don't want to be babyish. Okay, so what I'm looking for here is we're gathering the problems. This one might get long. So I'm gathering the problems, but it does take a while. And I'm looking. So we're trying to get rid of this baby stuff here. But so we keep getting repeated accounts of just different ways to wash here. So it was this. We've got a shower wipe here. Okay, so we got Dude Perfect. So they made shower wipes. Okay. Fitness wipes. Let's just see what this market's doing here. Okay. So if we take a look, these numbers as they're loading up here, they're actually doing pretty good. There's not too many reviews here, but yet, I mean, the price point is a little bit low, but it does appear that, so we have this market of people now, it seems. So we have shower wipes, and now we're seeing some more fitness stuff, but we also do see these other people here. See, we have some camping ones, so that whole camper There's the entire camping culture, fitness wipes. This one reminds me of fitness very much, and so does this one. Yeah, what is this? 4 pictures? Oh, come on. You guys could have done better than that. This is an example of a not very well done photo. Let's see. They've been selling it for, I guess, a month and a half. But let's check out the seller. So I always like to see who is selling this. Okay, this guy's new. That makes sense. This makes complete sense. This is what, his first product, his third product. All right, but he's made a whole brand around this. Good for him. Let's see what he's doing for his numbers with this new brand. Okay, so this is actually pretty interesting. So we're taking a look at this Fresh Brands Group, and he was last year he's just killing it right here. It looks like the end of August and then into there, and but it's starting to pick up again for the summer here. So that's his first one. But look, so this thing has done pretty good revenue. This one that he's had, this looks like it was almost his first product or whatever brand that it is, and it's doing $56,000 in revenue here. And he only has 180 reviews. And he's been doing these numbers pretty consistently. So it's been up here for 2 years. 2 years, and apparently nobody's really penetrated this wipe market. Too bad. I don't know what the price is here. But I mean, this has been up here for 2 years. It's been his best-selling product, whoever this is, or her. And they just didn't do much. This could be a brand play. I would need to look into that, but... yeah, so when analyzing this market here, so we have the sports people, we have the, who else do we have here? 1 second. We have the sports people, and then we have the camper people. Who else is in this market? You know, I would go into Instagram and everything, and I would really dig down deep and see who all the people that need and love this stuff is, and where is an unfilled need or a better branding opportunity or something. And the numbers look good on it. I am a little bit concerned about the price point for it. And like, what else would there be here? Camping. 1 second here. Yeah. So what I'm looking at here, just looking up, and so we're looking at biodegradable wipes. And now, so I think Dude Perfect or Dude Wipes is biodegradable here, but I mean, this is one of their whatevers, but they don't really focus on, when I look at this listing, this doesn't scream up there. It does not scream biodegradable to me. These ones do a lot more. So if we were to go after the smaller wipe market for doing your business, that's that. But what else have we got? Then there's like the more like showery and whatnot part of the market. Oh, here it is. Here's the Epic wipes. I like these. So essentially what they found here was that so they really focus on, like when I saw this, I don't know, something about the packaging, just the slight color that they did, and then they've got that tree in their logo. I don't know, that just is a really nice touch in my opinion. And yeah, their packaging, you guys can see it, it's really good. So they found the hole in the market here that they focus on it being a shower substitute. And like, just it looks super big, and there's definitely people that are using this for shower, because we showed that one guy who was doing $56,000 a month, and it was like people wanted the big one. So I don't know if I could particularly come in here. I could focus one on women, perhaps, because Dude Perfect or Dude whatever, Dude Perfect's a YouTube channel. The Dude one was focused on men. The other one it's like, hey, we're bigger, but we took a really bad picture. Yeah, here's their other one. And then the Epic wipes came into the market, and they did right here. So yeah, they're doing like really big and whatnot. So we originally went through and we're doing Cerebro, just looking at all the keywords. Now what I would specifically do, so we found that one that is a bit different, the Epic wipes. What I would do now is I would start looking at just what has a crazy high Cerebro IQ score. Now, you don't always want to look at Cerebro IQ score because that's dangerous if everybody's just doing that. But once you learn a market and then you use the Cerebro IQ score as a, just something to take into consideration, it helps. So let's see, we have shower wipes. No, but that's not the best. Wet wipes, flush. So we have flushable wet wipes, camping toilet paper, subscribe and save, biodegradable wipes. So people want biodegradable. People probably want biodegradable baby wipes. Baby wipes dispenser. Let's see. A shower. Oh, body like a back road. Body wipes for women. See, I was saying that earlier, that there's probably a room in the market for women because it's just guys marketing. And everybody wants it to speak out to them. So this one, these all look like feminine wipes. None of these look like body wipes. So what I get here is that there'd be a room for it. It's proven there are that many people. There's 2,000 wipes, 2,000 people looking for that per month. So there's probably a hole for that. There's people that are looking up those other keywords that aren't so there's people that are women that are looking for women ones, but they're just not typing that in. So I look into this more. A baby washcloth. Let's see. Flushable. I could go here and then just sort it by Cerebro IQ score. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to make it at least 200. I'm going to make it at least 200 for the minimum Cerebro IQ score. I made it 200 for the minimum exact phrase search volume so that we could get something. So we've got the Honest Wipes. So let's see, what else do we have here? We have the Epic Wipes. Okay, One Wipe Charlie. That must be another brand. Flushable wipes for adults. Sea to Summit wipes. So you're going to get a lot of brands that show up at the top. That's just traditional. That's going to happen. Oh, sorry. We need to do 200 as the minimum exact phrase. Okay, so now we've done that. Charlie. One Wipe Charlies. That's a brand, I'm guessing. Deodorizing body wipes. That's interesting. Let's look that up. Yeah, that's an interesting way to describe these, but it's just I guess deodorizing body wipe is just a way of saying I want like a big body wipe shower towel. So, okay. That doesn't look like there's anything that, let's see what the revenue is on this. That's a smaller keyword. Whoa. Okay, that's a low point. We're not going to get in there at $10. That's quite too high. There's some pretty big revenue going on in this market though. Yeah, so let's see. We have adult bathing wipes, extra large. I bet that there is a market here too that is for old people. Like when the old people in a nursing home or whatnot, you've got you can't get them in the shower or a bath, and you got to give them a bath somehow. So there's nothing that's targeted or marketed at that market either. I'm not going to dig into it. I'm not going to make this too long, but they're doing, man, look at those numbers. Is that, no, this one was higher. Yeah, this one is, okay, this one's doing pretty good. $8,000 a month. It's okay. Look, so they've got pretty consistent sales. Looks like they went out of stock, but they don't have that many. They really don't have that many reviews either. Okay, so we got all the different types of people that need body wipes. So going back to here, we found that going by looking up deodorizing body wipes. What else is here? Could potentially do something in baby wipe dispensers, but I don't want to get into babies. Yeah, so there's all sorts of different flushable wipes that keeps happening quite a bit. Hand wipes individually wrapped. Shower pill. Another baby wipes dispenser. Hiking toilet paper. Okay, that's goes in with the wipes again. All right, so we got biodegradable soap then. So, okay, then we have deodorant wipes here. Bath wipes for adults. Okay, so yeah, this is very similar to the last one we looked up, but I don't see anybody doing anything great here in the bath wipes for adults. It's not a sexy market, but you could spruce it up and find some way to pitch it differently. All right, let's see, what else do we have here? Okay, I've seen the word unscented several times. So I know my wife, she likes certain flavors. I'm very particular to certain scents, and she's very particular to certain tastes. So there's always that. Antibacterial a lot. Biodegradable, so coming up a lot. Travel towel. Yeah, I wouldn't. There's just travel towel is gonna be a tough one. I mean, there's just so many people, and at the end of the day, you're selling the same microfiber towel. Maybe you have some different pitch on it. Hypoallergenic toilet paper. Oh, now this would be something that I would look into as we're going here. So I would go now into magnet here, and I would look up hypoallergenic. Okay, so when looking at this hypoallergenic keyword, I'm not going to go on this too far, but mattress protector, I have to look that up. Okay, so there's a lot of reviews on these, 30,000. I don't know that I want to compete with that, but that's, if you find the right part of the niche that's not served and you can brand it right, you could do this, but you're going to probably need some massive, you're going to need some firepower to get up there. Unless you're Amazon, then you can, just put it up there right there, but that guy's doing 730,000. They're probably driving external traffic, but yeah. So then when I veer off into these little things, I just all right, I just sort by that. Magnet Q score, give me like 500 searches or more. Is there anything interesting here? Let's see. Just so I could learn more. I want to learn more. So there was hypoallergenic, and everybody has been kind of health. It's niching down, and there's health sensitive people or environmentally friendly people. So hypoallergenic, I just want to learn about that market a little bit. So the best way to do that is to just look up related keywords with magnet, a pet-proof sofa cover, king size. Let's see. They have, so this is all very bed related. Maybe I need to put in a different type. Yeah, so it's thinking it's not perfect. So let's see. I would, instead of putting in hypoallergenic, I would put in hypoallergenic wipes. And then maybe we get something different to show up. Okay, so I do that. Let's see, what do we have? I'll just get this at least 500 searches a month. So yeah, whatever. Flushable wipes coming up again. What else is in here? Dog wipes? Deodorizing? So that wasn't showing up last time. What is a dog wipe? Why do people use, I guess if you have a dirty dog? Let's see, what's the revenue doing on dog wipes? Okay, there's some stuff doing some pretty good revenue here. There's just decent competition, but not too bad. All right, enough with the dog wipes. What else was there? Dog wipes, hypoallergenic. What else is in here? Puppy wipes, cat wipes, water wipes travel pack showed up. What is that? Massive wet wipes. So, let me see here. Okay, so now I got rid of, I'm not sorting by the Cerebro IQ score. I'm just looking at the total actual volume because, instead of finding out those niche areas, let's just find out where there's actually all the volume. And it's, it's in the pet wipes has some, but most of it's in baby wipes because babies need to be wiped a lot. Let's see what else. Okay, yeah, so this isn't bringing up particularly everything. So you got to get back into more. So I'll go back to Cerebro that we put in the Epic wipes here, and if you sort by this, we'll just see what else we've got here. All right, so camping mat, car accessories for men. So this is just kind of teaching us a little bit more about the market, things that are relatively based off the keywords they use and the similar listings, what people that bought, this is going to give us just a different view a little bit. Music festival accessories. Oh, okay. Yeah, you see, that could be pitched at, everybody needs those at music festival accessories. That would be a pretty good way to pitch it, actually. Festival camping, car survival kit. It's not a bad idea. Body towels. What else is there here? Yeah, this could definitely be repackaged and pitched to people at music festivals. More so, just anybody who's doing camping. So on that note that it could be expanded to different markets, let's find that fanny pack that I brought up, and I'll just quick analyze that, and then I'm going to Africa. All right, so I'm just going to rapid fire some of these real quick so that you guys could see the the entire process. Maybe we'll put this in the beginning, and then my deep dive will be at the end, actually. So we have this fanny pack. Later in the video, you're going to see that I do really do a deep dive on how I would analyze and learn from a market. So I suggest that you guys watch that. So we got this fanny pack as one of them. Let's see. So I'm going to sort this by just the exact amount of phrase volume and get this going wide. And then, so now let's just see where's the total. So there's fanny pack, there's rave clothes, festival clothing. What else is here? You know, I'm also paying attention to the Cerebro IQ score there, because that's just how many products there are compared to how many products are being offered or sponsored on that keyword. Waterproof fanny pack. Ooh, that's important, because if you have a cell phone, or even if you're going on, like if you're going to go canoeing or something, or traveling, you want it to be waterproof so your phone doesn't get ruined. Festival accessories, clear fanny pack. Holographic fanny pack, just looks pretty. Or fanny pack spelled like that. It looks like the fanny pack market it's seasonal, but it looks like it is hot. Funny fanny pack waterproof. It looks like just about every part of the fanny pack market is pretty big. And, you know, people buy the fanny pack for a little bit for utility, but also for costumes, you know, for that type of. So let's go ahead, just look at fanny pack on Amazon quick. That's what I would do. So so let's see, we could look up a waterproof fanny pack. So we're just going to analyze that. So we've got the holographic ones and everything, but then we also have these more utilitarian ones. It looks like these are silicone. So these would be more for the camping people, whereas obviously the holographic ones are going to be for those festival people. So let's say I wanted to dig into or what else is there? There's a waist bag is another way you call it. So waist bag is a very different group of people looking this up. All right, and then just the general 220,000 searches a month is a big market. So this is where the just pure, oh no, the rave one wins right now. Looks like that'll change as the summer goes on, but ooh, that's good. Okay, so we're just going to take a look at the total revenue of this fanny pack market right now. All right, so yeah, this fanny pack market looks like it's there. So, you know, we had the inklings that people are obviously looking for festival ones by looking at all these other keywords here. And then holographic one is, you know, there's just barely anybody making holographic ones. You know, this is actually something that I realized just about last year, that you could probably start just like a really goofy apparel line. My snowman suit that I have, I paid $100 for that, but it was because it was unique. So this is kind of like taking a mega trend of social media and everything, and we all are grabbing for attention and whatnot. So anything that's going to allow us to get that attention, people will eat up. So especially at a rave, the whole point of your outfit is to get people to look at you, or a music festival, or just in general these days, I feel like. So that's what's being successful, obviously because of everything that's going on this summer, and holographic ones because they look cool with the lights, but there's definitely room to innovate. And, you know, the whole thing is your canvas. So, you know, find that, so there's the basic ones that got taken. There's the America. There's all those people that are going to love America, but, you know, where's the one for the girls? Okay, so maybe. All right, so now just taking a look at some of these listings, I just start digging in, you know, like what else are they buying? Who is this customer exactly? So just take a look at all the different types of products, and you would then go into like looking up the rave culture, seeing what they do, what they buy. Let's see what are the basic thing is just look at what other things the seller is selling. Oh, it looks like he's gotten started relatively soon too. Small animal harnesses, nice. That was his first product, it appears. And then he said, screw it, I'm going into the fanny pack market. Now, you see, you could probably build a whole brand out of this by just, so you get the market of if I were to approach this, I would take it and, okay, so there's people at music festivals and whatnot, and but how can I get them in other parts of the year? Well, there's all these events and celebrations, so you could make a brand completely around just making cool and awesome gifts for those events, because you could be that go-to person in their head for providing awesome products. So like, let's say Christmas party, you could start like an awesome Christmas sweater party now, I bet, because now we're like, yeah, we use these things to find products, but remember, we're looking for a market. We're looking for a person that we can serve, help them for, in whatever. We're looking for a person that we can help out in many different ways and to consistently sell products to them, because we don't want to always have to find cold traffic and not create a customer relationship with them, because then you want to build up that brand value, because then the more customers that you have that are loyal, it's easier to launch new products. You know what they want, and you're really building that deep relationship. That's how you make an actual business that's sellable or just, sustainable, versus going just one product route and not thinking about that customer in the whole market. That's just, that's more the arbitrage route. So you could do that, but if you want to go deeper, definitely do this. So I'm just going to end it here, but this is just how I use the Cerebro tool. I'll do more videos in the future. Oh, and we'll get into that deep dive too. But this is just how I dig in, using Magnet, using Cerebro, and then just using Black Box. So we found the opportunity like that, learn about the customer. So watch the later videos where we go into how to use social media to really go out even further, Pinterest, visual search engines, and just build out who that whole market is and what their needs are and where the hole is and where you could build a brand around that. So yeah. So throughout this video, we saw lots of ideas, and I would keep doing this for hours and hours and just, make this collection of ideas that I all like, okay? And then eventually I put them through my criteria, and I find one that, maybe I can't do that one, but, this one, I can't break it down. And I'm like, yeah, let's go for it. So that's going to be how the process is here. Just going to summarize some stuff here. We were looking for things where we could do, maybe a different marketing pitch or some form of self-expression. That's why I liked the fanny pack. Some people had commented in the past that, well, the fanny pack market, it had lots of reviews, but it was the most important thing was it was self-expression. So, kind of as we've said before, everybody's going to buy one that matches them the best. And there's a whole bunch of keywords which they're going through. So that's why I thought that one was interesting. The wet wipes, some of them seemed kind of competitive, but the ones for adults seemed like, oh, hey, well, who's really marketing and crushing it towards the adults? Just off the top of my head, what about truckers? Truckers use it too. So there's all sorts of different marketing niches, and I passed on the ones that were the steamer one. It was like, well, how can I really change that? So, find these areas where there's some form of choice and marketing, and just keep doing this. And so if you guys don't have it, go get at least your 7-day free trial of Helium 10 and start doing this method. I think this is really powerful to just really dig into the keywords and just keep expanding out, because otherwise we're just using kind of product tools, and that's always great. But by combining product and keyword and then just, constantly cycling through, you eventually find yourself in some wormhole of Amazon where you never thought, but you find a good market. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions about this whole video, and I'll make sure that if there's a recurring question or something, we'll answer it, or if it's reoccurring, we'll make sure to maybe add a video about that in the future. No promise on timeline, but hope that this was helpful, and I hope that this was helpful for you guys.